Okay, hey guys, happy Friday. We are here with Lucky and he is finishing up week 4 of his training. And this week we have focused a lot on his reactivity. So who you see out there in the distance is Dublin. He's our trusty assistant here. And I'm back here with Lucky. You can hear maybe a little whining. He's jumping on me a little bit. We'll come up in front of the camera so you can see. It's mostly because a car just pulled away, and so he was concerned about that. But what we're going to show here today is Lucky working on his reactivity. You can see Dublin looks further in the video than he is from us here. And so I'm letting Lucky sniff around. Good, he has to potty. Get that out of the way. And then I'm going to ask him for focus. And so, good boy. Here. I'm going to take a couple of seconds and a couple of commands to get him to focus on me instead of Dublin. Good boy. So I'm just using this to give his attention up to me. Sylvia's walking over there, so that's another distraction. Lucky. Lucky. Good boy. Yes. Good. Good. So I'm getting his focus on me before we start making progress. Lucky here. Yes, good boy. I think we might be out of frame, but hopefully not. Here, bud. He's having a little trouble focusing, which is not surprising. We haven't gotten to be outside a lot this week with all the rain. I'm not his primary handler. Courtney is, who's over there. Lucky. Yes, good boy. So I'm just getting a couple of... He doesn't care about this a whole lot. That's okay. He is, relatively calm. Until I started to say that Dublin started moving. And so here's what I want you guys to do when you're working on this reactivity. Unfortunately, with a dog like Lucky, who's so excitable, it's not going to be a 2-mile walk. Standing somewhere where he's going to see the triggers and working through this process before you move closer is going to be the best thing for him. And 5 to 10 minutes of this will wear him out more than a 2-mile walk will. So until he's able to control himself and give us focus here, we're not going to get closer to that target, and we're not going to keep moving. Lucky. Good boy. Good. So I'm going to get those check-ins. When I'm getting that about 80%, I'll start moving a little bit more. For the sake of this, we're probably going to push it a little quicker than I would if I was just working it without trying to show you guys the process. Good boy. So I'm getting more attention. Lucky. He's registering me, but he's not looking up. I want focus up here. Lucky. Good. Normally, he'd be screaming by now, so this is progress, even though he's whining a bit. Good boy. Good. And so Dublin moving is hard. Try not to keep my back to you, but we do have to move here. Good. I don't want him. You see we moved further. I don't want him getting more excited, so we're going to wait a second. Lucky. Yes. Good boy. So he needed me to get down a little bit more, a little happier tone. Good boy. He says, I'm going to smile pretty for the camera. Good boy. All right, let's move. Stop. Yes. So as long as he can respond to my commands here, we'll keep moving. Here, buddy. He doesn't want reinforcement. Sylvia again is walking over there. Good boy. Stop. So that time, he put pressure on the collar himself. I didn't correct him or anything like that, but it did tell him that he should stop and sit. He's doing a good thing by putting his side to Dublin, so he can keep an eye on the things that he wants to see, but he's not reacting to them. And that's what we're looking for. Lucky, let's go. Good. Stop. Good boy. This way. Good. And this is what I'm looking for. I want him to be responsive to me and to what I'm telling him to do. I don't mind the whining for right now because it is a big improvement over his explosiveness. Let's walk. Let's go. Good boy. Stop. Good. You see he's starting to respond better. He needed that acclimation time before we could get into learning mode, right? So that time the collar didn't even tighten. Lucky, stop. Yes. Come. Good boy. Good boy. This is exactly what we're looking for. This is where he is at this point. He's done a lot of work. Again, big improvement. Lucky, let's go. Over here. want you on this side. Over here. Good boy. Stop. Sit. Oh, that's a handsome boy. Great job. So as a reminder, the peanut butter is reinforcing the behavior that we want. Let's go this way. Good. He got really close to Dublin there. He's being responsive. Stop. Good boy. I'm letting him sniff. Lucky, sit. So he didn't listen. I'm going to give him a little pressure. Sit. And repeat it a little. Good. Reinforce. Let's go. Stop. As soon as he starts to want to charge ahead of me instead of walk with me, I'm going to tell him stop. Let's go. Get him back to me. Come on. Good. Stop. Good. Let's go. This way. Good boy. Oh, you're such a rock star. Here you go, Luck. He's like, I don't really care about that. But that's okay. So the reason we use food reinforcement for stuff like this is the food releases endorphins, right? So it makes him feel good. If he's worried about this at all, I think mostly he's what we call social reactive. So like he actually wants to go play. He's pretty good at playing with dogs. But food never hurts to make him feel good about the situation. Stop. Good. Here. Back on me. Good. This way. No, leave it. Good boy. Good. So we're going to stop there. He is doing fantastic with this reactivity. You can see where he would normally be screaming at Dublin. He's not anymore. He is focused on me for the most part, at least more than he was. He has a very short attention span, so we have to work on building that up and doing more of this. But what you guys are going to do at home, again, is just going to, when you get outside, spend 2-3 minutes just getting his focus and attention on you and reinforcing that first. And then we'll start moving. And the goal is to have him be as calm and responsive to you as possible versus getting distance. And then once he's calm and responsive, we can work on adding distance to his behavior. But he's doing really great. We're really proud of him. And we hope to see him again soon in his follow-up lesson. Have a great weekend. Let's go. Come on.